What's going on, Dog Nation? It's RJ Godfrey here with men's basketball. I'm here with my PG, Silas Demary.
Hey, I guess we're gonna get into it. So
obviously it's kind of like an intro episode. So I'll start with you. What got you first? Where are you from? What brought you into basketball? And why are you playing here at UGA?
first, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. You know, me and RJ be arguing about it a lot. You know, it's the hoop state, in my opinion. But I say, kind of getting into basketball, I say I was one of those kids that kind of like just tried all type of different sports. You know, I grew up playing basketball, football, t-ball. Like I ran track, so I was kind of one of those kids that just like tried everything. But I would say basketball probably I started taking it serious maybe about middle school. Because, you know, in middle school, you can only play about like one or two sports. You can't really do all those type of sports. So I would say middle school, I started taking it serious. Then I would probably say when I knew I could be like a Division I athlete was probably like my sophomore year of high school. I think my sophomore year, the end of my sophomore year was COVID. So it was like, there's a lot of stuff. And I started really taking basketball serious. And then.
Did you think that you were going to play, like, because your dad played football?
Yeah.
Like you used to think?
I used to think I was gonna play football for real, because I used to go to all those football camps, like 247 rivals. Like I think I got a picture from like maybe I think I was maybe in middle school. You know, we used to go run the 40-yard dash, do all those things. I had a picture from there. For the longest, I thought I was going to Alabama to play football for real. I know that's crazy because now I'm at Georgia.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the longest, I thought I was gonna play football. But kind of how I got here, you know, Coach White, you know, Dean and them great recruiters, you know. They recruited me at first before I committed to USC. You know,
what made you want to go to USC? Like,
I would just say I kind of wanted to get off the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I've been there all my life, and my dad and mom lived out there. My dad played professionally, so I kind of wanted to just go back out there. I loved the vibe out there. It was a great vibe, and I feel like it was a place where I could go and thrive. Cause like they had been winning, and then obviously you know they had Isaiah Carter going there, and then Bronny ended up going there, and I was like.
They had Dennis Rodman's son too, didn't they?
Yeah, Dennis Robinson was there too. So I was kind of like, I go out there, find my own little niche, you know, make a name for myself, because I've always been a kid that's like, always got it out the mud and always figured out how I can be successful. So I felt like it was a situation I was stepping into that I'm kind of comfortable and normal, used to doing. So before that, all the things happened, ended up decommitting, and they were like one of the first few schools to like really reach out. And I feel like just the plan they had for me and like everything they showed me was just like the best situation for me as a freshman. And then just the way like I was working on my game and growing as a player, I just felt like it was just the right situation for myself.
Where'd your dad go to school?
My dad went to Virginia State.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't like influence you to go there?
Heck nah. For the longest, he was always like, I don't want you to go through what I went through in college. Like he was always pushing.
Is that HBCU?
Yeah. So he was like, man, I don't really want you to, not that it's a bad experience, but he was like, I want you to have better than what I went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just, he always pushed me to be better.
Well, I guess I'll start.
Yeah, so it's your turn now. RJ Godfrey.
RJ Godfrey was born in Nashville, Tennessee in 03. That's when my dad was playing with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I moved to all different places. Lived in San Diego for a while, Seattle, DC, but really, I really started my childhood in Swanee, Georgia. Grew up a football player. Was never good at basketball.
Facts.
I really wasn't. I was really good at football.
Yeah, I was about to say, because like the way you're built, you look like a football player. I was about to say.
I was skinny back. I was skinny and fast.
Skinny.
So I was like a
what position you was
wing
playing?
back. We ran wing T.
Wing T?
My teams always just be trash. I played with some pretty good guys though. I played with my guy Barrett Carter. He's playing linebacker. My boy Jordan Hancock. He's playing cornerback at Ohio State. So I played with some pretty prestigious guys. I played wing T. Was running back up until probably my 8th grade year. Got hurt too much.
Yeah.
I always played basketball. Like I was really trash. Like I was bad.
I feel you. I used to be really bad too.
I didn't get good until my 9th grade year. But I knew I was going to be good. Like play Division I probably my sophomore year, like you.
Yeah.
Got a couple interests. I remember. So you remember? I don't think. No. You're younger than me. June 5th,
When you get all the phone calls?
All the phone calls.
Swear, bro. 12 o'clock, you be up like, man, I hope my phone rings.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
ring.
know, am I good enough? And then 12 o'clock hit, but my
Mad
phone
people
blowing
calling
up.
you.
So I was
Oh,
like,
God.
yeah, I think I can
That
go
was
somewhere
a
with
crazy
this.
experience. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I went through that experience, I was like, wow, it's crazy because like some of the head coaches will call you,
Yeah.
and some of the assistants will call you. So it'd be like, growing up, you see all them coaches on TV. You're just like, yo, they really interested in me as a player. Like,
Yeah.
that's really crazy. It's
Like,
a great experience.
No, like your first day, like your first offer is like top 5.
You remember what you was doing the first time you got your offer?
Yeah. Well, so I got my first offer before then. It was Kennesaw State. I was by the pool and they were like, my high school coach was like, "What are you doing? Stop. Go by the pool." Or no, he was like, "Find a space. Like he about to call you." So I went like by my pool and I was waiting for like 15 minutes, just like.
Just like
I never had
waiting.
a college coach before
Right.
this. It's like his name was Tanner Smith. I still talk to him a lot, but he called me, offered me to Kennesaw, and then the next day was June 5th. My phone started.
Phone ring.
Yeah,
I remember my first offer. I was doing homework. It was like 11:45. I'm trying to get homework done before the next day. Cause I think it was during COVID. So like I was doing school at home. So like I'm just doing homework, trying to get homework in. Phone just ring. My parents in their room, my sisters and them upstairs. So I'm like, yeah, he called me like, yeah, we really like you as a player. We want to offer you a scholarship.
Who was your first offer?
Radford. Yeah. So I go in my parents' room, I'm like, y'all won't believe what just happened. I just got my first Division I scholarship. Like everybody started crying. Like it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Cause it's like, as a kid, you just enjoy the sport. But then like when you get your first like real scholarship.
It's like you're in it, bro.
Yeah, so it's like you really in it now. It's like, I ain't gonna say it's like a job, but like you really gotta take it serious now. Cause it's like, you can almost like change your life going to college. Like,
Was there like an offer that like you really like spazzed out over? Like you always wanted and you got?
I would say, nah, probably not. There was a school I wanted to offer me that never did because it was like.
Oh, UNC?
Yeah, they never did. I wanted to go there so bad. But it's like, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy where I am. I'm in a great situation.
I think one of my happiest nights as a high schooler was when I got offered by UGA. Most random night ever, like. So I'm like, man, UGA offered me, and this is when Tom Crean was there. I'm like, man, it's like this. I want to go here. Like, I don't care about any other school. And I think it was my junior year. I was downstairs playing with my dogs, and then the coach at the time, it was Tom Crean, but Tom Crean called me. And he was like, RJ, you know what? I'm gonna just pull the trigger tonight. I'm already. Bro, I genuinely teared up.
You
like,
geeked on the phone.
Like, I was like, man, thank you, coach. I got on the phone. I ran throughout my house, like,
Got
screaming
to.
and yelling. Like, that was like the
That's
one
like
of the
dream
best
school,
feelings.
pretty much, ain't it?
Yeah, and then one of my, I don't know if you know him, but he's one of my best friends named Josh Reed at Cincinnati.
I probably gotta see his face.
He got offered the same night, so we called each other.
Duo.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We were talking about all the crazy stuff, but that's probably one of my favorite nights of my life. You know, offered by UGA, even though I didn't go there out of high school. Don't blame me.
That was for me my next question. So, talk about how you like ended up at Clemson, even though you was talking a lot about UGA. Like, what made you decide like Clemson the best school for me to go to out of high school?
So I obviously wanted to go to Georgia out of high school, just because it was my dream school. It was just amazing city. But the best situation was probably Clemson. Coach Dean and Coach Barnell, two great guys. Like you said, they had a vision for me, and I learned so much under Coach Barnell. Even though Dean left right when I got there, because he took the job here. They had amazing staff, amazing team. I still talk to those guys every single day, especially shout out to my boy Wig. He's probably gonna be watching this. So it was an awesome situation at the time, and I made some great memories there. I kind of missed it just a tad bit, but I'm enjoying my time here. But
facts.
I think out of high school it came down to really Ole Miss. I cut Georgia out later. It was really between Ole Miss and Clemson.
Who was the coach at Ole Miss at the time?
Kermit Davis.
I don't even know who that
You know who that is? He's a real good dude
I
too.
can't think of who that is right now, but
yeah, we got along. We have a lot of similarities.
is he still coaching now?
Nah, I think he's doing TV.
TV.
And the Georgia Tech was in the mix a little bit. Pastner recruited me really hard.
Yeah, I talked to Pastner a few times.
I think Pastner's doing TV now. I talked to him
he is.
after my freshman year, maybe. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
But Clemson taught me a lot. I'm still grateful for everybody, even the fan base, the boosters, all them. I still try to keep in contact with all them, especially that Elite Eight run, bro.
Yeah, talk about that. How was that experience like from the beginning of the season? Like, did y'all think y'all was gonna be like a tournament team?
Oh yeah.
Like, cause you know how some teams be like, yeah, we're gonna do it and don't end up doing it. Some teams get hot at the right time.
Yeah. So after our
process.
non-conference, like after we beat Bama at Bama, we were like,
Is that? Oh no, that wasn't y'all, cause that was a different game. Auburn, when Auburn went, the lights turned off.
yeah, that was a different game. But we were like the first team to beat Bama at Bama in like 2 years.
Yeah, I
And we were
remember
like-
that.
Well, first we were like, man, Bama's not that good. And then we beat someone else that was good, and we were like, all right, I think we could like win a national championship.
Right.
But we put in the work every day, so it was like, like we expected to be good. But
Yeah.
after that after our non-conference, we were like, man, we're in the tournament. Like,
Yeah.
'cause our net was so high, we were like, it's like no way we don't make it. And that kind of hurt us too, because we started off 1-3 conference, I think we ended up 500. Dropped a couple games, like we lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Not supposed to lose to Tech. I think we lost to Miami at Miami. They were high.
Yeah,
at the
Miami
time,
was
too.
good. Yeah, last year they had a good team.
And then we dropped a couple games. We were up 10 against NC State and lost. Like we dropped a couple games, but I think the game I knew that we were gonna have a deep tournament run was when we got blown out.
For real?
We lost by maybe 25 to Boston College, Coach Goins' team. ACC tournament. Everybody was sad, but I was like, man, this is what we needed though. Like we needed a wake up call. 'Cause
Yeah.
we already knew we were in the tournament, but like we've been
Coasting pretty much.
yeah. Like we need to have a rotten egg. So like coach,
That's what it was.
girl, we came to practice we had a week
Before you leave?
before Selection Sunday. That was one of the hardest weeks. I'm so glad we did that because that week was probably like why we made such a deep run. But you don't realize how big March Madness is until you're in it, bro.
So sad, bro.
Like every game,
It's important. Every game is important. Every second
400,000
of the
people.
game is important.
There's 400,000 people watching your game. Like,
Yes, bro.
and then you go courtside and see a basketball head. Like you'll see, I don't know. No, like Rick Pitino was courtside. Like
all those coaches, they be at the games. Like if
Yeah.
their team didn't make it, they come to the games.
Yeah, because they actually played today. The son.
the son, him and his son.
He was at New Mexico. We're walking, like, Rick Pitino's there. I'm like, oh my God. And then, but like the first 2 minutes don't even it feels like you're in a movie. bro.
Yeah, it's probably everything's slowed down.
You don't realize how big it is until you're in it. Look at your phone after the game. Like,
Oh my
you
God.
think like after you play good after an SEC game, like your phone is
Probably
like
10 times as crazy.
But my phone was lagging because I played like the first game I played so good,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh my gosh. But just traveling, talking to different people, that's like I'm gonna be honest, like I don't think March Madness is like up here, like experience wise I've ever had in my life. That's the most fun I had playing anything. That's the most fun I've had
Period
like
in life.
Probably besides that first month of lockdown. But like the tournament is up here compared to everything I've ever felt, like experience wise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the team we got now, we got a lot of promise. We can do the same
I think
thing.
we got a chance, man. This year's team, I think Coach White and everybody and the coaches build it piece by piece, and like I feel like everybody complements each other. So like that'll move us into like we'd start talking about the team. I would say everybody knows. What's your thoughts on the freshmen early? Like how important have they been? How have they been playing? How have they been growing? Like what have you seen from them so far?
Yeah, Ace is one of the best freshmen I've seen so far. He's aggressive, especially on the offensive end. You know, he came in, I'm like, you see him listed at 6'10". You know, you don't think he's really 6'10".
Until you really get out there with him.
Yeah,
He's really
like,
6'10".
The first day I seen him, I was like, what's up, Ace? He's like, I'm looking up like, damn, he's really 6'10", 6'11".
6'11".
Like, he's really that tall. And he can shoot it. Like he makes the game. It's kind of. I'm not gonna say he's like PJ, but like he makes the game easier for you on offense for sure. Santo, amazing. Like he's
freak athlete,
amazing athlete. Like,
and he's starting to understand it.
Yeah,
like he's starting to really buy in. He's starting to see.
He's the same way too.
Off.
Like you see, he's listed at 6'10". He might be taller than 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah, he one of them guys. Like, you know how you can see somebody from afar, they don't look as tall. Like he looked tall far away. Like he's a huge human being.
It's made like his frame. Like I mean, he's pretty small, but like his shoulders are like
out here.
Yeah. It's like
he just built different. He built different.
He's actually like he was actually made in the lab. Yeah. Like Santo was actually.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely different. Yeah,
he's super. He doesn't realize how strong he is. Like I tell you in practice, he'll push me and be like, I didn't push you. Like,
but he really did push.
I'm like, Santo, I just flew to the wall. Like you pushed me, and I push him and be like, he did the same thing. Yeah. Oh, RJ's hacking. Like I just literally just. But he's a great guy to hang out with too. Super funny, high energy. But these freshmen, man, like Savo.
Unbelievable passer.
He's like Magic Johnson.
Unbelievable.
He throwing these and behind the back.
He might be looking at you and throw a behind the back pass.
There was one time this summer.
He looked at somebody and like threw it across the court.
No, someone threw it down. He was chasing it down.
It was Deshane. He threw it like it was me. Yes. It was me. Caught it and threw it. And Asa dunked it.
But I was I'm like right here. I'm right here. Yeah. I didn't even see. I'm behind Savo. Asa was next to me. I didn't even see the Asa next to me. Or he was like right behind me. He just right there. He done it.
He like,
I was like, oh my God.
He got that.
Savo's he's real good, and people don't talk about Jordan Key a lot.
Nah.
He's fast twitch guard.
He really helps all the guards get better though.
Yeah.
Like he's redshirting and he's like the same guy every day. Guarding us full court.
He brings that energy, bro.
High energy, man. I think he has a lot of promise because, I mean, look at the guard room he's in. He's learning from me, Blue, Deshane, Coda. Coda like his big brother.
Coda, Tyler.
Every day.
We got a deep guard room, man.
Like he's learning every day, and I think like this 1 year for him will be like a big step for him because he'll be able to step in next year. He'll have an extra year. He'll be a freshman. He'll be listed as a freshman, but he's pretty much gonna have sophomore mindset. And I think he's going to take a big step.
People from the outside think redshirting is just like...
They think it's a bad thing.
Redshirting is like probably maybe the best thing you could possibly do.
He's really supposed to still be in high school.
Yeah.
So like this will be a year for him just to learn and grow, understand the game. I think next year, like the game will completely slow down for him. And like him and Savo together, like, and then
2 or 3 years, that's going to be
like
deadly.
Them two, like their growth from now to next year, like just imagining how much they'll grow from now. Like that'll be crazy.
Savo and Jordan Key in the 1 and 2 or 3 years. That's gonna be nasty.
Scary, bro.
But the class we got coming too with guys like Jackson. What's his name? Kareem.
Kareem, Stagg, Jacob,
and then Wilkins, bro.
We got some guys.
He's one of those guys too. Like you don't think he's that big and like.
Yeah.
Cause he grew up in Gwinnett, I think. But I think I played against him once. I think.
I've never played against him,
but I seen him the other day. 6'8", 6'9", listed. You know,
freak athlete too, though. Just like his dad.
I go up to him. I'm like, this man, like, we really 6'9", 6'10". He's huge. Yeah. So we got a good little. Yeah. We got some promise for basketball coming up. I was gonna ask you a question. I forgot though.
But that's like you said. How can we? You know, we labeled as a football school, but how can we turn Georgia into a basketball school?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say just a basketball school, but. How can we
have more investment?
Yeah, more investment.
See, I was witness to that at Clemson because when I kept saying Clemson, that's when everybody was like, DJ's gonna carry us because the year prior, Trevor Lawrence's last year,
and then he was the backup, right? The same year
they lost in the to Ohio State, I think, the first round, and DJ was the backup. He had that crazy game at Notre Dame, and like my first game in Clemson, maybe there might have been 2,000 people there. Like basketball. By the end of the year, we probably sold out, I don't know, maybe 10 home games. So I think just continue to win and advertise ourselves because, I mean, we don't win
nobody's want to come watch the
no one's
game.
gonna show up.
I think we're doing a good job. Like last year, we started off hot.
Y'all had some crazy games last year.
That's what I'm saying.
I watched every one of y'all.
We dropped. You probably watched a good 90%.
I watched 90% of y'all games.
So like we had some good games. We had some sold out games. Like people were steady coming no matter what. Even though we lost maybe I think 8 in a row, we still sold out against Auburn and South Carolina. Like so like I think we just keep winning. And then
What was your favorite away game?
My favorite away game was
Like,
definitely
yeah.
I would say either Arkansas or Kentucky. And I would say Arkansas because they booed me the whole game. Like every time I touched the ball, it was like boo.
Was there a reason?
I think every home game they pick a player to boo.
It was
and
you.
it just happened to be me. I mean, I had a really good game. We lost a tough one though. Obviously, nobody wants to lose, but we lost a tough one. But I think even though we dropped some close ones, we still have fans come to the game. Still have fans traveling. I mean, I think this year is the more and more we keep winning, and I think everybody just loves the excitement we bring to the game. Like I feel like we have a whole lot more dunks that'll happen this year, a whole lot more block shots that'll happen.
Yeah.
So I just think the excitement that the players are bringing, and then the fans, like you just see as more and more fans.
Yeah,
want
these
to come
fans
to
are
the
crazy,
game.
bro. The student section.
Even this past weekend, Friday, I feel like we had a good amount of fans there.
When Salo hit that 3,
it got loud in there. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
So like we growing, man. I think like the more and more we keep winning, I think the moment we really start selling out games every home game is when I feel like people will start respecting us more as we're not just a football school.
So we're gonna talk about the most important topic right now in today's world. Obviously, everyone's talking about it. It's the Heisman Trophy race. And we had this discussion maybe every other day in the locker room, and I got probably 1 or 2 guys on my side, but everyone's, RJ, be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. And what I'm talking about is Ashton Jeanty, the best running back we've seen since maybe Derrick Henry. I don't even think Derrick Henry is
Some
better than
folks
Ashton.
even saying Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders. Ashton
They say
Jeanty is
he's
a
close to breaking his
generational
record.
talent. Like I said, averaging 11.7 yards a carry. He is my Heisman. Second is Cam Ward. Hear me out. Cam Ward is second in yards,
Let you speak, bro.
leading touchdowns, I think.
I'm gonna let you speak.
He's gonna win the ACC. He's gonna win the ACC. He's gonna get a first round bye, or he might maybe. And then third is Travis Hunter, my guy, Swanee native. Shout out Travis Hunter. That's my list. And we can go back and forth after I hear. I already know what you're gonna say.
Travis is one, bro. You cannot teach what he's doing, bro.
You can't.
How many, bro? When are we ever gonna see somebody dominate both sides of the ball in college sports after this year?
Colorado said they got another Travis
They
Hunter.
actually, well, they did say that, but we'd leave that for another time because we have to actually see him get in the game. But bro, you can't teach. Bro, you saw that catch he had on Saturday?
Awesome catch.
Bro, then the INT, like they don't even throw his weight.
He makes big time
I know
plays.
you remember the play against UCF. They was in cover 2. Broke up field, then came back down, read him, picked it off. That's different.
See, Travis Hunter he's one of those generational players that you'll never see again.
That's
like
why I
the
think
first
he's going
day,
to win it.
the first time I seen Travis, I was a junior in high school, and I went to football schools.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Collins Hill. We never lose to Collins Hill with football. But they had a pretty good team that year. But like this is when like Travis he wasn't under the radar, but like
But it was before he really got on.
he was committed to Florida State, but like he wasn't like Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't. Yeah.
dude, he walked up there.
Mind you, Travis not even that big. Like Travis, like for real.
No, yeah. We used to hang out and
He
fish.
wasn't as tall. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to hang out and fish. Like he took his shirt off. It's like
Dude,
he's like a regular dude.
Yeah.
Like, but his speed is unmatchable, bro.
Yeah.
But I think, dude, we played. I went to all the football games. We played at Collins Hill, bro. He maybe 3 picks, 2 picks, and then he had like 200 receiving. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's generational. He's nothing I've never seen before. But unfortunately, he's not the Heisman because Ashton Jeanty did it against Oregon, 200 yards. He's doing it against UNLV, 160. He's gonna finish with 2.3 yards, bro. K yards. Like this dude is probably. I think they said he set out six second halves. Like this dude is generational. Like we're never gonna see anyone like him again. That's why you gotta give it.
I feel like it's neck and neck, bro. Like I wouldn't be mad if Genty won because like, he's had a really good year. But I just feel like what Travis is doing is just really different. Like you said, he's generational.
It's generational.
Like both of them are really generational because we won't really see a running back dominate.
Actually, I take what I said. I think Travis is 2. Travis got to be 2. It's neck and neck.
Yeah, because we're not going to see 2 people
can't give it to a quarterback
again.
again.
Because how many quarterbacks have won in a row? Jaden
Daniels, Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith is the last one. And that was how many years ago?
That was 2020.
Yeah, 4 almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, we can't give it to a quarterback this year, even though the quarterback class is.
The quarterback class is pretty deep this year. We can talk about that too. So
So one thing about me and Silas, we talk football for days.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge Carson Beck fan.
Yeah, we love Carson Beck here, man.
We love Carson Beck.
No matter what.
No matter what the media says.
No matter what, we go back Carson Beck, man.
Carson Beck is our guy. Even after that, I think it was after wasn't the Ole Miss game.
Texas game?
No. There was a game everybody was.
It was Texas. Oh, it was Texas and Bama.
I was like, Carson Beck is our leader. We're going to follow him.
We got to.
This weekend I went to the game.
Too.
Yeah. That's how we
said
said.
it.
This week I went out to the game, man. I'm telling Carson, he's going to get it right. Tennessee.
No, he's not. No.
Hey, all you hear is fans, threatening him. I'm like, hey, what you say about Carson now?
Quiet.
So Carson Beck's our guy, but this quarterback class, you got so much people to choose from. I don't even know who's going to go first.
Yeah, I really think it falls down to who has those picks, honestly. And then
it's really what you need because now you got Deion telling these.
I'm telling he's not going there.
Yeah, Deion's telling people he's not going there. But I mean, this quarterback class is one of the best we've seen in a while.
We've had in a long time.
You got Milroe, Nussmeier, Dart,
Carson,
Milroe,
Shador. Is Dylan Gabriel?
Dylan Gabriel. Oh,
a lot of
he's a sleeper for the Heisman.
Yeah,
he's a sleeper for the Heisman.
I don't think he'll win it, but he'll be there. I think he'll be there.
Okay. Quinn Ewers. Who else? Is Will Rogers having a good year? Nah. He had a lot of hype going into the year. There's decent
somebody
amount.
that we're missing.
We're missing
a few names right
that's
there.
just off the top of the head. But man, it's upcoming too. Like this is probably the best group of freshmen too we've seen in a minute too. With buddy from Bama,
and then
JJ,
Smith.
even DJ Lagway, bro.
Yeah.
The way he played
he's going to be really good.
The way he played last week, they beat
really
LSU yesterday or 2 days ago. He looked
that was
good.
a big time game for him.
Raiola, I only watched him once against Colorado. He looked real good.
Shoot, we can't knock our freshman though. What's his name? Jaden
Rashada. He's not a freshman, is he? No, he's not a freshman.
He's not a freshman. What year? He transferred.
He's junior. No, Gunnar Stockton, bro. Gunnar Stockton grew up. I think he's my class, but he doesn't know who I am. But I think he was at Rabin County. And I used to watch his games online because he was hyped up. I was like, this dude can run, he can pass. Like this kid's gonna be like that. And then we had, I think Vandergrift was with him too. I always thought highly of Vandergrift. He's at Kentucky now with my brother. But who would you say is your favorite player on the football team?
Georgia team?
Yeah.
My favorite player? Probably Starks, bro. He's a dog. Malachi, he's a dog.
Yeah. Starks is hard. I like on the defense. My favorite player has got to be Cash Jones. Cash Jones is the guy.
That is RJ's favorite. Between
Like,
Carson and Cash Jones, that's his favorite player.
Cash Jones. I don't know him. Cash Jones is like, he's so fun to watch. I think there was one year, it was last year, we were at Clemson, and me and my boy Whit were watching the game, and he had his gloves off, but he was moving everybody. I was like, that's my guy. I like watching him play. Cash Jones is hard. I like the Edwards. know what I'm talking about? Number 3.
Edward.
What's his name? Edward.
Nate
Frazier, sorry.
The running back.
Frazier's hard.
Freshman.
Freshman. He's gonna be
really good. He's gonna be good.
I'm missing somebody, bro.
Was you a receiver?
No.
Corner?
Oh, Jalen Walker. Awesome guy.
Hold on. J-Walk and Michael.
Yes.
Both them. That's
awesome people. Jalen, I went to the SEC.
Yeah, Jalen's a great guy. Yeah, Jalen's a good guy.
He makes you feel comfortable. Like, I don't know the word. I'm not gonna.
You can have a conversation with him.
Yeah,
easy going.
He's an awesome dude. We gotta. I don't know. The only one I really know is probably my boy Merrick Briley. Shout out to Merrick Briley. But I don't really know the football players.
Shoot.
That's the
they know us. We don't cross paths that much.
Yeah, like that's one thing I wish they did here. Like,
yeah, we cross paths with more athletes. More.
At my last school, we had this thing called immersion. So in the summer, all the new transfers
would all come.
They would all have meetings together. So you met everybody. You got to know everybody. That's one thing I wish they had here. And I wish they did, some stuff where
we converse more, cross paths. Yeah. Shout out to the Players Lounge and the Mark for letting us use their amenities today for our podcast. I'm Silas Demary Jr. and this is
RJ Godfrey, and I don't appreciate, like he said, Mark for letting us use this space. And go Dawgs.